Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and whatever you're watching me right now. My name is Jay Luke, the owner and operator of the Passion Is Network. I'm also the host of Talk That Talk. Remember, you can get our merchandise right here on this page. All you got to do is just click on anything you want, go ahead and put it in the store, and you can get 30% off your final purchase. Remember, you can just type in the code HBCUBAND, and you can get 30% off your final purchase. Also, remember, you can go ahead and click that like button, go ahead and help that YouTube algorithm, and don't forget to subscribe to the Passion Is Network. All right, man, we got ourselves yet another one, right? We're going to look at this. We're going to talk about it, and I'm going to give my thoughts, react to it, so on and so forth. So let's get to it. So if you don't know, this is Syracuse. So let's go ahead and get started already. Let's get it started right off the top. So if you don't even know what's going on, this fool right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it, and this fool right here, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Okay. So he's already kicked the ball. He's setting up to kick the ball as the band is on the field. And then you have these two back here practicing. Don't know why you couldn't do this off the field or the net. Don't know why you couldn't do this off the field or the net. But we will continue. Band director comes out and says something to said football player. And as you can see, he seems to not even be paying attention. Looks like let me go back. It looks like this one was escorted off the field. So the first guy was escorted off the field, and the second guy just said, "I don't care what you're talking about. I'm gonna keep doing it." Is that Virginia Tech? Virginia Tech? This is what we teaching our football players at Virginia Tech? F the band? F the performance that they got to do? Got you. And this fool proceeds to kick the ball in the middle of the band. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And he's deliberately doing that. I think that's the biggest problem, right? You're deliberately being a butthole. Deliberately being a butthole. Because you've had an adult to come and tell you, hey, chill. This ain't cool. We're doing a show, blah, 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 right? You dismiss this person, disregard this person, and still continues to do what you want to do anyway. I'm going to give you my thoughts in a minute. I'm going to give you more thoughts in a minute. Now, it seems like the other young man was influenced by this fool to go back onto the field since he stayed on the field. Now, one thing I can definitely say is the fact that I'm excited at the fact that the crowd is not okay with this. Here we go. Second conversation.
Where's that damn trombone guy?
Good show, Syracuse. Good show. Yeah, good show. So I'm gonna run it back real quick because if you didn't see this real quick, after they did that amazing dance performance here, if you look back here, it looks like a band director and a coach going at it. So let me go ahead and just say it this way. So I was really trying to get into the NCAA rules to try to make sure I understand exactly what rules that are there. And I'm gonna need for you guys to go ahead and help me out with this one if I missed anything, or if I'm just not well aware of any of the NCAA rules, or if I'm missing something, right? But to my understanding, there's a 20-minute window when it comes to halftime per the NCAA rules. Now, I could be absolutely wrong or I could be absolutely right, but if I read that correctly, and I'll go ahead and look it up again, NCAA rules for halftime. Rules for halftime. Yes, NCAA rules stipulate that halftime should last 20 minutes. So there's a 20-minute window that bands get. Now, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, that at least I know that we have bands. I don't know what predominantly white institutions are doing, PWIs are doing, but I know that most of the time, most of our bands is cutting it down to like, and I'm saying HBCUs are cutting it down to like 8-7 minutes. They may push the envelope for 9, but that's super rare. So essentially 8 minutes per, I'll say even full on 18 minutes. You had a 20-minute window. Right. And that's if each band took 9. But let's just take it back down to 8 minutes. That means there's 16 minutes. That means that if there are no other presentations going on during the halftime performance, that means you got 16 minutes, which means that gives you another 4-minute window to be able to go out there and warm up. Now, also what I'm to understand when it comes to NCAA rules, there's not a specific time that football players are supposed to be out. Just they need to be ready to go by the time the whistle is blown. That's what I'm to understand. Now, if somebody can point me to another NCAA rule that says something different, please do so. Now, I'm saying all that to say this. There are things and provisions that are put in place for you to be able to do those things on the sideline. I don't understand why I didn't see a net on that sideline. Here's the other half of that. These young kids are being influenced and empowered to do that. Because there's not conversations with coaches, at least I don't believe so, that's happening right now that's telling them, hey, man, that's not cool. We're not doing that. And I'm also going to assume, this is a big assumption, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm also going to assume that some of these coaches who are allowing their kids to do that probably did that when they played or something that was close to it. There's a level of disrespect when it comes to, and this is historical, but there's a level of disrespect when it comes to the football team and the band program, not just at PWIs, but sometimes at HBCUs, sometimes in inner city schools, sometimes at suburban schools. I really need to understand where this level of disrespect comes from. Y'all go to the same school. Y'all supposed to be trying to make the same good grades. I just don't really understand where this level of disrespect comes from, where you feel like you're better than someone just because you wear a helmet. I'm sorry. I'm going to be very honest with you. Because the percentage of people the percentage of players who make it to the big leagues, high. Percentage of, I'll look it up just because I want to make sure I'm correct. Percentage of college players that make it to the NFL. 1.6%. So in my opinion, those kids that are on that field that have instruments in their hands, they running the same hurdles as you are. And for some reason, y'all have felt empowered to feel like y'all better than them. Personally, man, that's a bunch of crap. I fault the coaches. That's first. I put that on the coaches. There has to be a conversation. Secondly, I put that on the students, because now we live in a world, let's be real, we live in a world where these young kids don't care nothing about authority. I've talked to some coach friends of mine who, some of these kids don't even really care about being good at what they do. Some of them just do it just because they want to do it. Some of them happy just to ride the pine. I got a jersey. I'm part of the team. I'm good. So when you see a video like this, where you have 3 grown adults talking to this, I'm going to take the word fool away, talking to this boy, this young boy, who, by at least, personally, in my opinion, adult number 1 would have been enough for me. But at least adult number 2, and you still chose to do what you want to do, shows a lack of respect that you have for authority, adults, and anything else. So at the end of the day, this has got to stop. Again, like I said before, those kids who are on that field put in the same time, they put in energy, and they deserve the respect at the end of the day for their performance, just like they give you their respect or your respect. You don't see any of them trying to rush the field while you all are still playing within your quarters. And don't touch the field until that clock hits 0. That's the rule. So why can't they be given the same respect? Period, point blank. I don't know, man. Like I always say, I'm open to the possibility that I'm absolutely wrong. Y'all tell me inside the comment section what you all think. Do y'all think that this is just getting out of hand? Do y'all think this is wrong? Do y'all think that the I guess it was Virginia Tech players were in the right? Do you think that Syracuse is right? I mean, it's so many different ways that we can absolutely look at this. And I mean, a lot of people are going to continue to ask the question, what was the time on the clock? I don't know. I don't know what the time on the clock was, but I'm pretty sure the time wasn't up. I'm gonna be honest. The level and percentage of bands running overtime is so low that I don't really believe that they were out of time. I'm just gonna be very honest with you. But again, you guys tell me inside the comment section, what are your thoughts about this? What you think? I'm gonna look forward to reading every single one of those. Also, remember, you can get anything out of our store. Remember, you can get 30% off your purchase. Just type in HBCU band, and remember, go ahead and click that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe to the Passion Is Network, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.